guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something totally different. I've never done anything like this before, so forgive me if it's super awkward or something like that, but I feel like I need to address the news that we've had in regards to The Sims 4 and the new stuff pack called The Sims 4 My First Pet Stuff. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to watch the trailer, kind of point out a couple of things, and then I want to show you guys a couple of images and things that I've seen, as well as the official Sims 4 website for this pack, and then I'll kind of talk about how I personally feel about this stuff pack. So I just want to get it out there before you guys start going into the comments and being super crazy about how you feel. Everyone's opinion matters, whether it's positive, whether it's negative. The way that you express that opinion is really what matters. You can dislike the pack. Trust me, that is totally fine. Just be respectful to those that do like it. Be respectful to those that talk about it and give their opinion on it. You don't have to agree with everyone's opinion on everything, and that's totally fine. So I just wanted to let that out there before we kind of dive into this. So like I said, we're going to go ahead, check out the trailer, and we'll kind of go from there. So the first thing I notice when the trailer opens is that it's 55 seconds long. Not too long, not too short. I mean, I would expect for something as like a stuff pack trailer to be kind of short, because honestly, stuff packs don't have a lot of content in them. They are just that, they're stuff packs. So you really can't judge a book by its cover, but then you hit play and that's kind of when it kind of goes downhill from there. So as you can see, the very first frame of the trailer is in Brindleton Bay. Oh, I love Brindleton Bay, but I guess we'll go ahead and take a look. So first off, you notice a whole bunch of really cute outfits. Like, this is the cutest thing. I love this pillow. This table gives me life. This aquarium, these paintings, all fantastic. Totally fantastic. Totally love it. So this is when, to me, after this moment, is kind of when I start to have a lot of questions about the pack. So let's just continue. This, so cute. When I saw this, I about died. This is the cutest thing ever. This little habitat for these critters is so cute. And these little decorations, completely adorable. This little height measurement is so cute. I love how it has the little like bubble tube. I think this is a decor item. Little bubble tubes that hamsters and things go through. Really stinking cute. This lamp, oh, so cute. Let's just keep going. So this point in the trailer is when I start to get a little, I don't want to say annoyed, but I start asking questions. So basically, as you saw, it kind of goes from a hamster to a hedgehog, and then it goes to this, I think this is a, what is it called? Not My Sims. Oh my god, I'm totally blanking on what this is called. Void critter. There we go. A void critter. This is one of the void critters. Don't know why they chose a void critter. Don't know why this one in particular. I don't know why they didn't pick another animal. Sure. But as you can see, all three of these quote-unquote pets are literally the same render. They're the same thing. They just have an outer, like, their coloring and stuff is different. First of all, hedgehogs do not run on hamster wheels. That's just not a thing they do. Their bodies are not built for that. So this is already incorrect. And this is the part that starts to anger me, is that they didn't even make any differences. Like, it's literally the exact same animation, the exact same everything, but the color of said creature is different. Okay, Sims team, why? Just why? Let's keep going. This is the cutest thing ever. I love the clothing. I love the new beds. The fact that there were 2 pet beds in Cats and Dogs. 2. The fact that we have to have a stuff pack to get more pet beds, a little ridiculous, but you know, whatever. And this, ooh, I love, like, the furniture and stuff packs give me life. I think this is so cute. To me, anything animal print is a go for me. I love it. I see nothing wrong with animal print. Who doesn't love animal print? I was questioning what this is. I wasn't sure if it was a usable item or if it was just a decor item, if cats can like go in there and hang out and jump around. I'm not entirely sure. This over here to me kind of looks like a litter box, or it could be like a little cubby hole. Again, can't really tell all that much. I really, really like the new toy box that we get as well. I think it's awesome, as well as the new chairs and things like that. But let's just keep going. The matching outfits are really cute. I will admit that. This literally terrified me. When I saw this, if I were a small child and I had a pet hamster, I would love it. As a kid, I had hamsters growing up. Totally. The fact that you can dress up as one and walk around is made like things that children have nightmares about is basically this. And it's so scary. And honestly, I do not see any of my Sims ever using this. Why would they add this to the pack? Like, who was going to use this in their right mind? It's going to be funny when the pack first comes out. 100%. It's going to be hilarious at first. But after a while, it's going to get stale and people are going to be like, well, okay, why did they spend time making an outfit for a creepy hamster instead of putting in more effort to give us more animals? For example, we could have had, I don't know, birds, lizards, snakes, turtles, all of those amazing, amazing creatures that are in the game. They're animated in the game, 100%. You can see them in Jungle Adventure crawling around. You can see them out and about in like Willow Creek crawling around and doing their own thing. But yet putting them into a terrarium just isn't a possibility. I don't know. Let's just keep going. So this part, why is this in the game? Like, okay, cool, your hamster can go in a spaceship and go to Mars. Okay, who cares? Just saying. Oh, and then this part. I don't know why these words angered me so much. Care for a new pet. Again, that kind of reestablishes what I said earlier, how basically the hamster, the hedgehog, and the void critter are this exact same animation, the exact same quote-unquote creature, just with different colors. I don't know why that annoys me so much, but it does. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not, but it just didn't sit right with me when I saw that.
All the runners up are breaking the crowd. All the animals are trying to get loud. Everybody knows the price of control. Playing with the queen of ice, you get cold.
So as far as the clothing and the items that come in this, yeah, it's totally fine to supplement with additional items and clothing. 100%, that is totally fine. The fact that I feel like Cats and Dogs to me was the best Sims 4 pack, whether it be stuff pack, game pack, or expansion pack to date. I think they definitely like hit it out of the ballpark with Cats and Dogs. At first, I wasn't too sure about it, I'll admit, but it turned out to be such a great pack. And I feel like this, like the items in this game could have easily 100% been in Cats and Dogs. Yes, I understand it's called Cats and Dogs, so of course minor creatures like hamsters wouldn't be included. Sad face. We got over it. All these items and things could have been included. Those 2 pet beds that we had in Cats and Dogs, we could have had maybe a 3rd, maybe a 4th. All of these really cute decor items still could be put into said pack, you know? So, yeah. So if you're interested, it does come out to March 13th, which is going to be quite interesting. So after looking at the trailer, I kind of took a day or two to mull my thoughts together. I watched it a couple of times just to see things that I might have missed. And after that, I kind of went to the EI website and started to look around a little bit. So I found this article that they had put on their website in regards to the pack. So I'll go ahead and read it for you guys so you kind of have an idea before I start talking. So this stuff pack is filled with fur. Pets and packs are a winning combination. Simmers. Do your Sims love their pets? Do said pets add sunshine and rainbows and scratched furniture to your Sims' lives? Do you want to add to their lives too? Are you tired of reading all these questions? Of course you are. Let's cut to the chase. The Sims 4 My First Pet Stuff pack is coming soon, and it's all about, you guessed it, pet stuff. Your Sims will now be able to dress their cats and dogs in fresh outfits. Yes, it's happening, people. Pet costumes are in the building. Your furry bestie can now strut in style. Now that's what we call a catwalk. But wait, there's so much more. If you can't get enough of The Sims 4 cats and dogs, you're probably a huge animal lover. With The Sims 4 My First Pet Stuff, you can add small pets to households like a hamster, rat, pygmy hedgehog, or a miniature bubulus, however you say it. So freaking cute. Each one lives in a fun, interactive habitat, and your Sims will learn to take care of them, play with them, and keep them happy and healthy too. Finally, Sims can show their pets, friends, and families how much they care about their fur babies by decorating their homes with pet-inspired furniture. Brighten up a kid's room, toss a kitty throw pillow in your living room, and show your pride for all things pets. Ready to show your Sims pets some love? The Sims 4 My First Pet Stuff pack arrives March 13th, 2018 on PC and Mac. And you can go ahead and follow, blah, blah, blah. So the fine print here, I feel like at first when I read this, it was a little confusing. And then I saw a couple tweets from the Sim Gurus and it kind of started to make sense. So it says here, requires the Sims 4 game, the base game, which is sold separately, and all updates to play. Okay, cool. Requires the Sims 4 cats and dogs, sold separately, to access all content. So basically what that means is that you can buy this stuff pack without having cats and dogs. I don't know. I mean, I think that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. I feel like if you are getting this pack, why wouldn't you get cats and dogs? At the same time, it's more expensive. I totally 100% I totally agree with that. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So I just want to make it clear because I know there was a lot of confusion about other reviews and things that I've seen about this pack. You do not have to have the Sims 4 Cats and Dogs expansion pack to have this pack. The only reason you would need it is to have all of the items and interactions. So I guess there are new interactions, of course, with the dogs and things that are in Cats and Dogs, or if you don't have cats and dogs, you won't see those interactions. There are some items like the litter box or food bowls, stuff like that. If you click on them, you just won't have any interactions on them. So you can still have the pack. You can still get the hamsters and all that, but it's kind of half-assed basically. So that's just, I just want to make that really clear for those of you who maybe can't afford to get cats and dogs. I know they recently had a sale on the Sims 4 packs recently. I don't know, maybe a week ago or so, but just if you're waiting for it to go on sale, totally fine. It's easier to buy something that's $10 than buying something that's like $40. You know? So lastly, I just kind of want to show you some renders that I got offline of different items and interactions and things that you can see here. So this one just kind of shows some of the items, hugging a dog, cool, some of the new outfits and things like that. This is another render that was part of the actual trailer. It's just a little still of it where you can see all of these items and interactions and things like that. And then there's this one that kind of shows off the clothing. The matching clothing, I think, is a really, really cute touch. I really do. So that's kind of all the information that I know about the pack so far. Just wanted to give you guys the facts. So at the end of this here, I'm just going to kind of talk about how I feel about this pack. So, like I mentioned before, this stuff pack 100% could have been part of Cats and Dogs. It is ridiculous that we paid $40 for an expansion pack, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, if that. And then now they're asking us to pay $10 for something like a supplementation that could have already been in the previous expansion. It's kind of like the way that it makes it seem is that this content was, I don't want to say that it was already created when Cats and Dogs was being created, but I'm sure a lot of these ideas and things were tossed around at the same time. Why couldn't this have just been part of the pack? I would have been fine with them holding off the release of Cats and Dogs to add in these items. I would have been totally fine with that. $40 for that pack, 100% go for it. Is this worth $10 in my opinion? No, it's not. Am I still gonna buy it? Yes. because I love The Sims. I have been playing The Sims since, oh gosh, The Sims 1 came out in 2000 or 2001. I was very, very small. I was in like first grade playing The Sims on my laptop. And I have been in love with it ever since. I've been playing it ever since. And honestly, I'll probably be a Simmer for life. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with supporting this franchise because I have all my life, basically. And the fact that they're asking us to pay $10 for something like this, just to me, is kind of a kick in the face. Like, they always say how much they love their fans and how much they love their players and how much they want to listen to what we want. We didn't ask for this. We asked for pets. We asked for all of these creatures to be added in a long time ago. And cats and dogs helped fill that void. And it was great. It was really great. And I feel like everyone is still so happy with cats and dogs. And then they throw this at us. And it kind of pissed everyone off and made everyone realize cats and dogs was missing a lot of content. And it sucks because really we're only getting rodents, which I love rodents, don't get me wrong. We're getting rats, hamsters, guinea pigs, and that little creature, void critter, who cares? Anyway, where are the other, like the reptiles, the avian creatures, you know? Where are all of those? Why are they making a stuff pack basically revolved around a hamster? I think that's what angers everyone so much, and that's the part that angers me as well. Why are we paying $10 for a hamster? You know? So that's just kind of my thoughts of it. I don't understand how they thought we would be okay with this. And I know there's a live stream. They're going to be streaming this pack on Friday. Honestly, it's going to be a shit show because people are pissed, and it's scary to think that people can be so angry, and anger and a computer screen, being behind a computer screen, leads to people being super disrespectful. By no means do I mean to disrespect the Sim Gurus. I know they work hard. I know that they probably spend hours upon hours figuring out new concepts and new ideas and new content for us, which I truly appreciate because I could never do something like this. It's hard to make a game. It's hard to please millions of fans, you know? But at the same time, I feel like maybe it wasn't the Sims team, maybe it was EA or Maxis who made this decision, and they might have had no part of it. So just be mindful of the Sim Gurus, especially on Friday with the live stream. I know a lot of people are really upset, and I'm not upset at the Sim Gurus by any means. It's more of EA that I'm upset with because I feel like they don't control pricing. They don't control how things are released. They just control the content that it's in, you know? So that's just kind of my thoughts on this. I thought we would just have a nice little sit down chat, watch the trailer together, point out a couple of things, let you know how I feel. I'm interested to know how you guys feel. If you agree with me, that's awesome. If you don't agree with me, that's okay. You can love this pack. You can be excited for it. By no means am I trying to make this pack not seem fun. I think there are great aspects of this. I think it's going to be fun. At first, it's going to suck. It is, but after a while, I think it's going to grow on us. And at the same time, when Cats and Dogs was announced, people were really upset because, again, it's cats and dogs. But when it was released, it was a beautiful piece of art. And everyone loved it. Well, not everyone. Majority of people loved it. So I don't know if it's going to happen with this because of how they released it and how they announced it. Or maybe it's just a little too soon. I don't really know. I hate to be the person to judge a book by its cover, like I mentioned at the start of this, but we don't have a lot of information to go off of. A 55-second trailer, a really, really short little post on the EA website, and a couple of tweets from a Sim Guru really isn't going to change anyone's mind. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. I've been rambling on for long enough. I hope this was informative. I hope that you guys have more information on this pack. And like I said, by no means am I trying to change your opinion of this pack. You either love it or you hate it. That's just how it is. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed this little breakdown video, let me know. I potentially could do more of these in the future if you guys enjoy it. If you absolutely hate it, let me know as well, because it was my first time doing this. So if it's super awkward, sorry, but you know, gotta get your feet wet somehow. So let me know how you all feel about this pack in the comments down below. I'm really interested to know how you guys feel, if you guys agree with me or not. Totally fine. Just like I said, please, please, please be respectful of each other's opinion as well as mine, and be respectful to the Sim Gurus on Friday when you're watching the live stream for this pack. I love you all so, so much, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon.